Hi everybody, thanks for joining me today on my channel. My name is Chris with Kristen's Crafts, and today I am bringing you the 14th process video for our Scraptember 30 Days of Sketches. So today's prompt is to use mixed media, and this sketch shows kind of a grid type mixed media behind a few strips of paper, circular elements, and stars. Now, I'm not going to use the stars, but I will do the mixed media. So here I'm just taking my gold texture paste. This is champagne gold, and it's by TCW. I really like this stuff, and it wasn't cheap, so I'm kind of happy I've gotten it on a couple layouts. This is made by the Crafters Workshop, and I got it at a local craft store in my area about a year ago, so it still works pretty good. So I used a Tim Holtz stencil that was more like a chicken wire, but it kind of gave me that same look that was in the sketch. And then I grabbed out my Creative Memories border system, or not border system, my cutting system, and again used my circles to cut out a bunch of circles with my pattern paper. I'm using the Simple Stories Sunkissed collection, and I did use some of the chipboard from my Echo Park pool party. So I'm just going through and finding just a couple different papers that I like that I want to cut out. Now I did go in and I like that I used this tag, and I was able, or this cut apart sheet, I was able to cut out the words "have a happy day" and then the sunglasses, and I didn't feel as bad cutting that apart as I did cutting into some of the full sheets. I don't know about you, but I just get the shakes when I cut into full sheets and not scraps. I know some people can do it, but ugh. But I did it. I cut. You know what? I've got tons of stuff. We'll make it work. So from those papers, I did cut a couple strips. I cut this one in orange. I'm going to cut a little bit of the yellow. And then I'm going to cut off some of the branding strips that are on these pages. And what I'll end up doing is ripping the ends and then tearing them in half. That way I'm able to stretch them through the whole layout. And I felt a little better just cutting the branding strips than I did when I was cutting into the full pieces of paper. And like I said, if you saw my room, you'd just laugh at me for being stingy with paper, but I still have that issue. So now that I have everything cut out that I want to use, I'm just going to go ahead and mat the photo of my daughter and her husband and their 3 kids. They were in the pool when we went on vacation in Kentucky. And so I just got a family photo of them. And then I'm just kind of spreading out the circles that I had die cut out and trying to just kind of arrange them similar to what was in the sketch. And just trying, oops, sorry about the car driving by. It is Labor Day and they're out in force. So I'm going to go ahead and start gluing things down. I'm just using my wet adhesive. This is the glitter art glue that I'm using to stick everything down. I don't like things shifting, and so it's just for me better just to glue things and get it over with. And I'm using the wet glue because on texture paste, regular adhesive just doesn't want to stick, so you're just better off just skipping the regular adhesive and going straight for the wet adhesive. So now that I have that all down, I'm going to go ahead and grab the pool party chipboard accents. Now I don't know if these have adhesive on the back or not. I could not find where I could peel them off, so I'm thinking they don't have adhesive. But that's okay, because when I actually go to peel them off, I take a couple layers of the chipboard off and it lowers them down just a little bit. They still have dimension, but not as thick as they were when they were produced. So I'm just grabbing different things that kind of mimic that whole, the stars and the circles going down. So I grabbed a beach ball. I grabbed the pineapple. The swimming pool, and one of the palm fronds. Now I'm going into the Sunkissed collection. I grab out my title, which is going to be Sunny Days. I grab a little floral that I'll stick in the corner there. And then I grabbed that rainbow that I'm going to put up above that just says, "Oh, happy day." And so again, I'm getting a lot of dimension in with these puffy stickers and then with the chipboard. The next thing I'm going to grab is, I believe, the flatback stickers. Oh, I'm going to start gluing down. So yeah, here's where I start gluing down. And like I said, I could not find where the adhesive was, so which is okay because I did pull off the extra cardboard to make them just a little bit lower. And I think that was Sarah Scraps, I think, did that tip a while back where she'll kind of peel off a layer or two. You still get the dimension, but it's not as bulky. So now that I have those glued down, now I'm going to go back to the Sunkissed collection and I am going to grab the flat back stickers and I'm going to sprinkle 3 of them on here. I grab one that says Fun Times, another one that looks like a lime wedge, and then another one that says Fun, and I sprinkle those down, running that vertical line. And then I grab the puffy stickers. I put down one of the SPF bottles of suntan lotion, a little seagull, and a cloud. And the last thing I'm going to do is grab some of these pink enamel dots that were also from the Sunkissed collection and sprinkle those down as well. The last thing I'm going to do is to try and contain it and bring it all in. I am going to take my G2 Pilot pen. This is in 0.07, and I am going to just do a little border going around the edge. I just do kind of a doodly where I do a little faux stitching and some dots, and then in the corners I do a double line like it's a photo corner, and it just brings it all in. I kind of feel like when you don't have a frame or you don't have a doodle around the layout, it just feels like the layout is unfinished or things will fall off. I don't know if it's just my eye or if others feel the same way, but I think by doing that little frame, it pulls it all in. So here's some close-ups for you. I want to thank you for stopping by. Check out the description for everyone else who's playing along, and we will see you tomorrow for day number 15.